much. I really appreciate. Let's move now to section 3, which is mindset and wealth. And the first question under this section is, what separates people who struggle in business from those who build real wealth?
Okay. People struggle in business and people actually succeed and build wealth in business. It's not mostly about how experienced they are. It's just how much they can control their emotions. Like for instance, if you want to do something for your first time that you have never done before, it's normal for you to make mistakes. You take time to learn and master. And even when you learn and master, there are still some times that you make mistakes.
Exactly.
But now, people who fail in business, when they start and they make a mistake or something bad happens, now they see that bad thing like that's the end of their life, that's the end of their world. It traumatizes them. They cannot think of any other way. They just give up. But people who succeed are people that it does not mean bad things don't happen to them. Bad things happen to them every day. Sometimes they might have a business, maybe an entire month with no customer, or customers come insult them. But they are still there. They know among all those people that they will insult us, if there are no customers today, there will be customers tomorrow. They remain steadfast, keep working, trying new ideas, and keep pushing.
All right, thank you so much for that. So the key to success is your mindset and consistency, if that's what I'm getting from you. All right, so what do you have to tell an entrepreneur out there who has borrowed money somewhere or struggled to raise capital, start up a business, and everything gets finished? At the end of the month, you are not making a dime from that business and you have workers to pay. Should they keep being consistent, or should they change their strategies? Or does it mean business is not for them? Because at times, young entrepreneurs feel like this business is not for me, this business thing is not for me. Let me do my 6 to 5. So what do you have to tell them? Should they be discouraged? Should they quit business? Should they be consistent in what they have been doing? Or should they change the way they think or re-strategize?
Okay, like I said, the key for any business is your strategy.
Thank you.
Now, and your strategy is not something you just stay fixed with it. You start with one strategy. You are consistent with that strategy. If the strategy is not going, you change the strategy, you modify the strategy. But you have a goal that you want to achieve, but you keep modifying your strategy. Most people always think maybe there's a particular business that if they do, they'll be perfectly rich.
Exactly.
But that's not the case. The main thing is this: how you do that business, the strategy that you put behind doing that business. Take for instance like MTN. To make a call, you pay, you might activate your data and all of that. But now imagine if maybe MTN people, they were like sitting somewhere, you go and meet them, you need to negotiate, I want to call my mother, then they will tell you 500, people can negotiate and go to like 300. You will waste a lot of time. Some people will even want to borrow to make calls and all of that. But now they've automated everything. You want to make a call, you activate. That's a system that they have put in place, which saves them a lot of problems. Just like any business that you're doing, come up with a nice and simple system. Stay consistent to it and innovate if the things are not moving well.
All right, thank you so much for that, Godfather. So that your small business that is failing, the business is not the problem. You are still using the same strategy you were using at the beginning. Try to change your strategy. Be innovative. Build in systems, as you've rightly heard from Godfather, so that you will see how your business will grow. Like he's a very, very successful person. So when he is giving us this tip, we should take them very serious. Thank you so much for that, Godfather. So we are going to move to the next section under this section, which is what mindset shift made you operate a higher level?
The mindset shift that I had was never to be a good person.
So you decided to be wicked?
No, not being wicked. Never to be a good person, but be a strategic good person.
Please explain, because I'm lost as well. What's the difference between a good person and a strategic good person?
Okay, even when you want to help people, you can never succeed in business if you are not a good person. People need to perceive you as a good person.
True.
but now you are not good to any kind of person. There are certain things that you need to see in people before you can be good to them. You might see somebody really talented, having that burning passion to be successful or have a better life. Now you can support that person. He has something. If that person succeeds tomorrow, that person now can tell other people, if not of this person, I would not have been where I am
today.
And another situation, you might be walking on a road, a drug addict just meets you, he has not eaten, he needs money, do this, tell you all kind of stories. You remove money, you help that person. He takes it, buy another drug, or just squander it on some kind of stuff. That's a more useless good.
Helping without a strategy. All right, thank you so much for that. That was so clear. So now let's test your mind quickly. If I give you 1 million francs today, what would be the first thing you invest in?
Okay, to me, I don't always believe there's a particular thing that somebody must really need to invest in before the person is successful. But the system that you have behind that thing. For instance, let me say I want to do maybe electronic business with that 1 million. Now, the first thing I'll need to do is try to have customers first without spending my money. I might locate somebody who sells phones. I'd say I partner with them. Now I come to their shop, I make videos, I post online that I'm selling this, I'm selling that, I post them. People will come to me that they want to buy a phone, I can direct them to that shop, or if they buy directly online, the person from that shop can send to them. Now I have that person's contact, I have that person's information. I grow this database of these people. Now, when I have already a certain amount of clients already, now I can start that business. I have a list of people who can be seeing things I'm selling, who can refer me to other people and all of that.
All right, so the reason behind this question is you made mention that the business is not the problem, but you bear with me, there are businesses that have high profitability ratio, and there are businesses that the market size is greater than another. So why I asked this question was, someone might be out there, they have 1 million, they are thinking to invest, they are thinking to start something. What is that one business that you can advise them that, all right, start now?
Okay.
Based on your experience, because I've been following you for so long, you've done so many businesses. So I know you, based on your experience, you have this in mind that, okay, if I'm seeing this person who is trying to come up with a smaller amount of capital, I can advise them to start this business because it has a high rate of turnover, or the market share is greater than the other businesses.
Okay, one business that I've never really seen somebody fail in is electronic business. Okay. Electronic phones, phone gadgets, yeah, selling those stuff. I've never really seen somebody fail in those businesses, and I'll always recommend that business to people.
All right, thank you so much for that, Godfather. So